Okay, yesterday I gave some idea about how the nth term will be. Okay, but anyway, the question is sum of all these things up to some 10 terms. Okay, up to n terms or up to infinite terms also we can find. Each cot inverse I am writing tan inverse and I am trying to adjust to something. So this is tan inverse. This 1 I can write 2 minus 1 and this 2 I can write 2 into 1. And the second tan inverse, this 1 I can write 3 minus 2 and this 6 I can write it as 3 into 2. Similarly, this is tan inverse 4 minus 3 by 1 plus 4 into 3. They asked up to 10 terms. Let me find up to n terms and then we'll talk about it. Okay. So the last term will be, I can write in a similar manner. Tan inverse n plus 1 minus n by 1 plus n plus 1 into n. You can say I got here 1, here 2, here 2, here 3, here 3, here 4, here n and here n plus 1. And yesterday, when we found the 3, 7, 13, 21, where the difference are in AP, if you remember, we got nth term exactly this 1 plus n plus 1 into n. Okay, so right in the beginning, if you want, you can write that as the last term, cot inverse 1 plus n into n plus 1. Here you can write tan inverse 1 by 1 plus n into n plus 1. Here also same. Tan inverse 1 by 1 plus n into n plus 1. Even if you are not found what is the nth term right in the beginning, if you can write every term, okay, like this. First I took reciprocals. In the denominator, I wrote everything as 1 plus whatever is the extra. And then I can recognize this extra part is product of two things whose difference is in the one in the numerator. Now each question I can use this formula. Tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy is tan inverse x minus tan inverse y. So based on that, this will be tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 1. This will be tan inverse 3 minus tan inverse 2. This will be tan inverse 4 minus tan inverse 3. This is tan inverse n plus 1 minus tan inverse n. Here plus tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 2 will cancel. Plus tan inverse 3 minus tan inverse 3 will cancel. And so on. We will be left with the last positive term and the first negative term, which is tan inverse n plus 1 minus tan inverse 1. If you want to write, we can even combine or we can do it. If you want to combine, it is tan inverse n plus 1 minus 1 by 1 plus n plus 1 into 1, which is tan inverse n by n plus 2. Okay, if n equal to 10, what the answer will be? Tan inverse ten by 10 plus 2, 10 by 12, which is 5 by 6. If n becomes infinity, what will happen to this answer? Anyway, you are studying limits. Limit n tends to infinity, answer.
None.
Final answer.
5 by 4, sir.
5 by 4. Yes. If you divide it 10 here, it will become 1 plus 1 by 2 by, this will be tending to 1. Tan inverse 1 will be 5 by 4. Or if you look at here, when n is becoming infinity, this will become infinity and tan inverse infinity is 5 by 2. If somebody is using this, you'll get 5 by 2 and directly this tan inverse 1 is 5 by 4. or if somebody using this will get directly tan inverse 1, which is also pi by 4, either way. So if you are using this answer will come. If you are using that, directly tan inverse 1 will come, pi by 4 also will come. Okay, so quite regularly they ask these questions, this kind of questions in the exam, both in mains and even advanced in other exams also. The method that we used here, anybody knows what is the name of this method? In progressions chapter?
Method of difference.
Yes, this is called method of differences. You try to write each term as difference of two things such a way that the negative parts here, positive parts here, alternatively they'll get cancelled. You'll be left with one last term and one first term. This is called method of differences. It's a very standard topic in progressions. Maybe in AGP and some other questions we'll use it later on. First time when we teach progressions, we might have used it, not extensively. Okay, next I'm going to do 43, then 41. If anybody any doubt, please feel free to ask. This is all about adjusting to get into the formula tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy, each term like that. Sri Kavya, understood this method?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yashwant, roll number 311.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anytime they ask this similar question in up to infinite series, you should not find up to infinite series. You should find up to nth term what is the answer and then apply limit n tends to infinity. Otherwise, you can go wrong sometimes. And after all, there is a definition. In geometric progression, when you say infinite GP means you find up to n terms and then when n is tending to infinity, what is that answer? That is basically sum of infinite terms means. Okay, can I erase or anybody needs more time?
So just a minute.
Okay.
Sir? Sir?
Yes, I am there. Tell Saket.
No, sir, at last you applied limit, no, sir. How did you solve that one with limit?
If you apply limit here, divide with n here, you are going to get here 1 by 1 plus 2 by n. When n tends to infinity, this will become 0. 1 by 1 plus 0 is 1 and tan inverse 1 is pi by 4.
Yes, yes.
If you are applying here, this is because infinity and tan inverse something which is tending to infinity will tend to pi by 2. You know, tan 90 tends to infinity, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So pi by 2 minus pi by 4 or from there, either way you want.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So when I discuss later on 43 or even 41, I am going to find up to n terms only answer first. After that, if they want up to 19 terms or something else, I'm going to find up to there.
Yes, sir. Completed.
Okay, try 43 others in the meantime. I'm giving time for you to try 43. Already they given sigma form, it is easier. I changed the question slightly. Wherever n is there, I kept k, and upper limit I kept n here. Basically, I want to find sum of n terms. And outside cot, I'm not writing. First, I'll find the inner part. Cot inverse 1 plus. Basically, the same as the 40 question in the sense. Why? Yeah, it is actually same. There's no need to do both. It's actually sum of even numbers. If it actually 2 common, it is 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to k. So same question, maybe to get habituated to about sigma, I guess. Sigma k equal to 1 to n cot inverse. This is sum of k natural numbers. So k into k plus 1 by 2. Cancel this. And the cot inverse, you can write tan inverse. I think this can be removed next time. Tan inverse 1 by 1 plus k into k plus 1. Based on method or differences, it can be written numerator as k plus 1 minus k and denominator is 1 plus k into k plus 1. That is tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus x by. We are trying to adjust to that formula because this gap is 1. You'll get tan inverse k plus 1 minus tan inverse k. Now when you expand this, when you put 1, you will get tan inverse 2 minus tan inverse 1. Later on tan inverse 3 minus tan inverse 2. Later on tan inverse 4 minus tan inverse 3. In the last tan inverse n plus 1 minus tan inverse n. All these will cancel and will be left with tan inverse n plus 1 minus tan inverse 1. Okay, the same question only basically. Tan inverse n plus 1 minus 1 by 1 plus n plus 1 into n, which is tan inverse n by n plus 1 into 1. And now if n equal to 19, okay, I removed 19 and kept n and removed n and kept k basically. It will become tan inverse 19 by 21, which is cot inverse 21 by 19. They want cot of that, which will be 21 by 19. Okay, so same as 43, there we have found nth term by ourselves. Here they gave nth term, they directly they gave it. Of course, you still have to use formula. Okay, next please think about 41. If somebody got some idea about 41, tell me. I can give you a hint, it is based on sin inverse x minus sin inverse y formula. Anybody any doubt regarding 43?
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, in the third step, how you change from K to N?
Third step, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is I took 2 common here.
Sir, from last third step.
Okay, from here to here.
No, sir, from K to N that you changed.
I changed the question. You are asking from here to here. Before that, I wrote all these things. I kept k equal to 1, that is this step. K equal to 2, that is this step. K equal to 3, and k equal to
Okay,
n.
sir. Okay,
Then
sir.
they got cancelled. Like this is what method difference is all about, right? Okay. Maybe you thought after this step, but actually it is. I hope everybody understood about the method of difference, but how when you are writing each term as difference of two things, how most of the things got cancelled except the last positive term and the first negative term. We have more questions of this type in advanced material, like this only. There will be at least 4 or 5 questions easily should be there. We can make up questions on our own, okay, like this. I'll give you an idea. Let us say I have tan inverse 2 power n by 1 plus 2 power 2n plus 1. Anybody want to give an idea how to write this as x minus y by 1 plus xy form? This power is 2 power n numerator and this is 2 power 2n plus 1.
Sir, 2 power n plus 1 minus 2 power n by 1 by 2 power n plus 2 power n
Yeah,
plus
that's
1.
good. It is not so easy to get that idea. This can be written as 2 power n into 2 power n plus 1, and the difference of these two is this 2 power n plus 1 minus 2 power n. Because in the numerator, if you take 2 power n common, you get 2 minus 1. You get tan inverse 2 power n plus 1 minus tan inverse 2 power n. And then, okay. Now you want to give this question, put n equal to 1 here, n equal to 2 here, n equal to 3 here, write 3, 4 terms, and say ask sum of 20 terms or something. Let me ask another one. So people completed what is there on the board. Okay, don't have to write this, just
Yes.
explain.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let us say I have a question like tan inverse 1 by 2k square. Okay. I'm still giving a hint for you how to manage. This I'm going to write 2 by 4k square. Further, I'm going to write this as tan inverse 2 by 1 plus 4k square minus 1. Now, anybody want to tell how to write this as method of differences?
4k plus 1 into 2k plus 1 into 2k minus 1.
Yes. So from here you have to get an idea that first of all this 1 is very, very important in all these formulas because we are writing x minus y by 1 plus xy. 1 is required. Apart from 1, whatever is there, that has to be written as product of two things whose difference should be this. If you directly try in the first step, it will not work. For example, somebody can say, I'll add 1 here, subtract 1. But then how will you write this as product of two things whose difference is 1? Okay. So like that, it is a matter of getting an idea how to adjust this term as x minus y by 1 plus xy. Okay. So we've done two questions which are more or less same, and I gave 1 or 2 examples for you to realize, and you can make up more if you want. Okay, now let us see 41. Okay, 41, it is based on this formula that sine inverse x minus sine inverse y is sine inverse x root 1 minus y square minus y root 1 minus x square. Okay, I'm going to write, they want up to infinite terms, but I said I want to always find up to n terms. Okay. I'm going to write Sn, sum of n terms, as sigma k equal to 1 to n sine inverse. Instead of n, I want to write k first. Root k minus root k minus 1 by root over k into k plus 1. When I take this by this separately, this by this separately, this root k I can cancel, but I will not cancel. So when I flip this, I'm going to get 1 by root k into root k by root k plus 1. And when I take this by this, root k minus 1 by root k into 1 by root k plus 1. Okay, I removed n and wrote k equal to 1 to n. If you put k equal to 1, you'll get the first term. If you put k equal to 2, you'll get second term. If you put k equal to n, you'll get nth term. Okay, this I wrote this by this separately, this by this separately. I wrote like this. This 1 by root k, I'll keep it as it is. This one inside the root, when I take this by this, I can add 1 and subtract 1 and write 1 minus 1 by k plus 1. If you simplify 1 minus 1 by k plus 1, you'll get k by k plus 1 only. If I take this by this inside the root, which is 1 minus 1 by k, and this is 1 by root k plus 1. Okay, now this is 1 by root k into root over 1 minus this 1 by k plus 1, I can write 1 by root k plus 1 whole square. Minus this one is root over 1 minus 1 by root k whole square into 1 by root k plus 1. Now we can easily see after adjusting like this is looking like x and this is like root 1 minus x square. This is like y and this is like root 1 minus y square. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so you have to very carefully get an idea that it has, first of all, based on this formula, it can be adjusted like that, method of differences. By splitting and carefully finding that root over 1 minus x square of this is this, root over 1 minus x square of this is this. Then based on the formula sin inverse x minus sin inverse y, this is going to be sigma k equal to 1 to n sin inverse 1 by root k, sin inverse x minus sin inverse y, which is 1 by root k plus 1. Now it is when you put k equal to 1, 2, 3 up to n, we will see what happens. Then we'll see up to infinity what happens. Ritam Day, are you able to follow?
Sir, other questions I got, this one I'm thinking still.
Okay. Did you receive any announcement regarding your notes correction and all that? Not it?
Tomorrow it seems.
On 9th it seems, sir, tomorrow.
Yeah. So we are going to meet first time tomorrow physically.
Yes, sir.
For some people.
That means classes will be going on, but some of them will come to college, sir.
No, it will be in the evening when class were not there.
Sir, you will
Yeah.
correct the notes or JL sir will correct?
I will only correct.
Sir, all subject teachers will come.
Yes, NR sir will come, Anuradha madam will come, Channareddy sir will come, myself will come.
Yes, sir. Sir, will they give the slots for like every student?
I think it's 3 to 5. So 20 people tomorrow, 3 to 5, 20 people day after tomorrow, another 20 roughly day after. Okay. The day scholars
No,
will
only
be
2020.
yeah, per day 21 in the 2 hours, in the span of 2 hours.
Roll number wise, sir.
Okay. I don't know exactly the plan, but you can come, no problem. Because 4 teachers will be waiting. If one teacher is busy, you can always go to the another teacher. Okay. So in maths, homework is not necessary because we are checking regularly. From the beginning, you have to bring all your class notes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
for both the tracks.
All the tracks, maths, physics, maths 2 tracks, physics, chemistry, you have to bring class notes.
No, sir,
So
about homework, sir.
I don't have other subjects you ask, but in my track, you bring my class notes, that is sufficient for me.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
So I started with maths
Maths
and
is
determinants. Yeah.
Determinants.
And then mathematical induction, and then trigonometry, then functions. Okay.
what about the students those who are in hostel, means those who stay in hostel?
Those who stay in hostel, very simple. They can use Cam Scanner or some kind of app. From the beginning, they can take the pictures and make nice PDF and send.
So from the beginning.
We'll ask you slowly, don't worry. Yeah, hostlers have a disadvantage that we are not able to check your notes. Some
It is
people may
very
take it as
hard to
advantage.
send 200 pages notebook, sir.
Yeah. That's why after every chapter you should have submitted voluntarily from the beginning. Anyway, we are also not aware that this is going to go on for this long. Initially, we thought after lockdown everything will be fine, everything will be normal. Isn't it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
If I know this before, I would have done many things. I would have purchased a laptop, and laptops were cheaper.
So till when, sir, this format?
Till your parents are ready to send you. Okay.
Sir, ready,
Sir, don't erase.
Sir, ready, sir.
They're ready, sir.
No, sir, they're
Ready,
not
sir.
ready.
Okay. I'll tell the principal sir once again to take voting.
Yes, sir.
Sir, explain this question, sir, once.
Okay. I erase this part, main part. It's okay, not a problem. Somehow you have to get an idea how to write this in this formula so that you'll be able to write something minus something. Because if you're able to write each time as something minus something, a lot of things will get cancelled, right? Okay. So this is a basic formula that we have. We have done 2 questions where tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus xy is tan inverse x minus tan inverse y used. Like that. Okay, they're adjusting a little easier because there are no square roots. Denominator should be 1 plus xy, numerator should be x minus y, somewhat easier. But here we should have x here and root 1 minus x square here, y and root 1 minus y square. So whatever is there here, I took this by this separately, this by this separately. This I wrote as it is from here to here. If you want to know how it came, in the numerator I added 1 and subtracted 1. K I can write k plus 1 minus 1. You can take LCM and see that. K plus 1 minus 1. This is k. This is quite obvious. This by this separate, this by this separate, inside the root and this. Now we can easily see this is x. This can be written as root 1 minus x square. That is this term. And if this is y, this can be easily written as root 1 minus y square. So it looks like this formula. So sin inverse x, which is this, sin inverse y, this, which is this. I am showing you how this is like x, this is like root 1 minus x square, how this is like y, this is like root 1 minus y square, and sin inverse x root 1 minus y square, y root 1 minus x square based on this formula is sin inverse x minus sin inverse y. Is it alright?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay, so now when I expand this, when I put k equal to 1, I'll get sine inverse 1 by root 1 minus sine inverse 1 by root 2. When I put k equal to 2, I'll get sine inverse 1 by root 2 minus sine inverse 1 by root 3. Then later on, sine inverse 1 by root 3 minus sine inverse 1 by root 4. So on. The last one, when I put n, sine inverse 1 by root n minus sine inverse 1 by root n plus 1. You can see these two are getting cancelled because of minus plus, these two. You'll be left with first positive and last negative. So you are getting sine inverse 1 by root 1 minus sine inverse 1 by root n plus 1. If they want up to 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, I would have substituted those number here. But now, yes, infinity, they want sum of infinity terms, which is limit n tends to Sn. Whenever you want sum of infinite terms, actually you have to find sum of n terms. And when n is tending to infinity, what is that sum is tending to? That is called S infinity. Because if value limits are over, now I can safely talk about it. Now when n is becoming infinity, this is still sine inverse 1 only. But this is 1 by infinity, which is 0. So it is becoming sine inverse 0. So sine inverse 1 by pi by 2, sine inverse 0 is 0. So it is pi by 2. So when n is tending to infinity, this whole infinite series is tending to pi by 2.
Sir, only tomorrow, sir, for all the subjects correction, like checking.
Yeah, for those 20 students, tomorrow all subjects, because they don't have to come so many times. Okay, so people have to plan to bring lot of notebooks. Maybe somebody has to come and drop you and your father or mother, and they have to wait for you till you go back.
Sir, it will take time, no, sir?
Yeah, so they have to wait for 1 hour or so. And then they have to come again, depending on.
Sir, you all will check in detail or blind correction?
Obviously not blind. We're not going to close our eyes and correct it. Okay. You bring whatever it is there. Not that now you realize that I have not written notes and suddenly overnight you can write. Okay. Whatever is there, let us be honest at least. Okay. We all can do wrong, nothing wrong. Just we have to just correct ourselves. That's all. There's no point in worrying about what happened in the past. One of the purpose of this notes correction is we are also well aware that some students have written very, very nicely from the beginning, and some students have not written at all, or some students wrote little bit and are somewhat nice. But at least we want that they should be aware that every day they'll think that from tomorrow they will write nicely. Okay, is it not? I'm sure after each class in 7th class or 8th class, you will think, okay, this class is over. Next class from day 1, I will maintain my notebooks nicely. Anybody thought like that?
Yes.
Many times, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but at the end of that, I know many people take New Year resolutions. January 1st is coming. Okay, they take some resolution, and within 10 days the resolution will be gone. Again,
January 2nd only gone, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Again in December we realize, okay, next year at least. Okay, all right. So at least many of you may not be like that, but I can remember my study time. They are not that great. Okay, but I always to remember that next year I will do nicely.
Sir, unmute yourself.
Sorry, unmute yourself.
Sorry. Yeah. So people at least they can be aware from now onwards. At least they should write. That much consciousness will come. Okay, 42. Okay, this method of differences model is done. We'll do more questions in advanced material. Not we will do, you will do, and if doubts are there, I'll clarify. Okay. Anyway, we've done most of the main total questions, so let us finish off another 7-8 questions. Okay. 42. They want when is sin inverse x greater than cos inverse x? I'll give you some graphical idea of this little later. Right now, I will do just algebraical. Cos inverse x, I can write pi by 2 minus sin inverse x and bring this side. We will get 2 sin inverse x greater than pi by 2. One thing in essence is nobody will do any corporal punishments here. No physical abuse. Okay, nobody is going to beat you or anything such thing. Okay. So when you come, just be honest. If you are not written for some chapters, you tell for this chapter I have not written at all. For these chapters I wrote enough notebook. Just tell frankly what is there, what is there to hide. Okay. And you can tell I'm extremely sorry, and from now onwards I'm doing, or from this chapter onwards I'm doing straightforward. I think straightforward will make the things more simple.
Sir, then matrices will be a little incomplete, sir.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling. Whatever is there, bring it. If it is there 20% you wrote only some days due to network you could not write, and you could not even listen to the classes once again. Okay, so let it be. Okay. At least I very well understand that genuinely people will have problem. Okay. I'm sure some people want to join class at 8:30, and at that time your internet starts moving, and it takes 5 minutes to join sometimes. Okay, it happens. Things are not in our control. And in a physical situation, at least you miss one day, next day you can ask your friend, take their notebook, take home and copy. But the present situation is, even if somebody want to send their notes, they have to take pictures and send. All these practical difficulties are there. Okay. So whatever you wrote, you show it, and from the now onwards, try to do your best possible way of maintaining the notes.
You are very great, sir.
Send this side x greater than sine pi by 4, which is 1 by root 2. Okay, when x is more than 1 by root 2, but according to the domain, x cannot cross 1. Okay, so x belongs to 1 by root 2 open to up to 1. Never in my life I used WhatsApp so much, but after this COVID situation, I got completely frustrated with WhatsApp. Every day some messages will be keep coming. I have to reply. Okay, and later on I have to delete the chat because among the chat it's difficult to search. And every day when I open junior ASV group, there will be 10, 20, 30 messages. Madam, I could not join due to network issue, this issue, this issue. There will be 20 messages. Among that, I have to search where is this link. Is it not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what it is fairly simple, right? Cos inverse x is pi by 2 minus sin inverse x, and instead of two variables, sin and cos, we have only one variable. And sin inverse x range, minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So but here we got greater than pi by 4, greater than pi by 4 up to pi by 2 only. So when you want x more than 1 by root 2, it can be up to 1 only, because sin inverse x will be defined only up to 1. Okay. After that, numerical questions are quite similar to what we already done. So all of you can quickly try to complete on your own. Okay, you don't have to wait for me. Right now only in the same class notes, try to complete all numerical questions. Is 42 okay for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Numerical questions, please try on your own. Don't wait for me. I guess next 3 days, NR sir cannot take extra class.
Yes, sir.
If people have to come 3 to 5, at least they have to start at 2:30 or somewhere, depending on their house. So at least, I don't know, NR sir can conduct for the rest of the students, maybe, if he wants to. But he should be there to correct also, right? That is also another. So tomorrow my counseling also will not be there then.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Even Chandrarit sir counseling also will not be there. So next 3 days, no counseling for you in the afternoon. No, there cannot be class. Yes. Trigonometric equations or doubts are there, or some questions I left it asking that about that. Yeah, I will tell. Let us know. I mean, I want to finish off inverse trigonometry. Some theory is there which will take 1 or 2 classes for me at least. Okay, I'm thinking about it. You can try the questions first. Okay, just try numerical questions. I am also trying here, or little hints for some students. Cos inverse 4 by 5 plus tan inverse 2 by 3. I can write this as tan inverse 3 by 4 plus tan inverse 2 by 3. Based on this triangle, if I take some alpha with the 4 here, 5 here, 3 here, I can convert cos inverse to tan inverse based on that ratio. Now tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus x1. 3 by 4 plus 2 by 3 by 1 minus 3 by 4 into 2 by 3. That will be 9 plus 8 by 12, 12 minus 6 by 12. So tan inverse 17 by 6. And tan of that, which is 17 by 6. So 6 2s are 12, 50, 6 8s are 48. So when you round it off to 0.83 only, because it is less than 5 after that. Yes, please.
Sir, I took A as tan inverse 2 and B as tan inverse 3 and A plus B plus C as 180 degrees. Then
A
applied
plus B is
tan-
180. A plus B plus C is 180, not A plus B.
Yes, sir. A plus B plus C as 180 degrees and applied tan on both the sides.
Okay, you are getting tan C value or what?
Yes, sir. Tan C as 1 I'm getting, sir.
Okay, angle C is 45 degrees. Fine. Answer is 45 degrees.
No, sir. I'm not done in this method. I'm saying that.
I understood. Okay, that's also nice. You can take tan inverse 2 as A, tan inverse 3 as B, and the third angle as C, and try to find A plus B plus is 180. Use it and try to find tan C. I am only just finding sum of the two angles and remove from 180. But here, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula is not tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy, because here x into y is more than 1. 2 into 3 is 6. The formula is 5 plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. That's what you have to notice if you are using this. But otherwise, you will get sum of these two angles are negative. How can sum of two angles in a triangle be negative? In fact, this is positive, this is positive. The sum cannot be negative. That is because we did not apply the formula properly. If you write 5 plus, it is correct. So first question, we converted cos inverse into tan inverse, combined it, and tan of that we found and converted to decimal form. Second one, this formula has to be applied carefully. Then sum of the given two angles is 135 degrees. So the third angle will be 180 minus that, which will be 45 degrees. Okay, third one, you can add two things and then combine, I guess. Tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 5 is tan inverse 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 by 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 5. You will get tan inverse 5 plus 3 by 15, 15 minus 1 by 15. And it will cancel. You get tan inverse 8 by 40, which is 4 by 7. That is first two. Next two also you can add. Tan inverse 1 by 7 plus tan inverse 1 by 8. One by 7 plus 1 by 8 by 1 minus 1 by 7 into 1 by 8. Eight plus 7 by 56 minus 1. 15 by 55. 3 by 11. Now we have to add up these two. Yes, please. No, we should not write in degrees, and they don't ask anything. It is always by default you should tell in radians. It is if you simplify properly according to the formula, 44 plus 21. 65 by 65, which is 1, which is pi by 4, which is 3.14 by 4, which is approximately 0.78. Okay, so when you have four things, combine first two things, combine next two things, and then again those two results you combine using you're using tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula repeated. Okay, these are fairly simple, just directly using the formulas. And fourth one is very easy. You don't have to simplify. Cos inverse something plus sin inverse same thing. What is the value?
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
Pi by 2.
And cos 90 is 0. Okay, sixth one is based on sin inverse x plus sin inverse y formula. Sin inverse x root over 1 minus y square plus y root 1 minus x square. Actually, I did not simplify this. If I simplify, I'll get what 12 by 13. Basically, it is like for me, sin is 5 by 13. What is cos? I can from the triangle also I can make out it 12 by 13. Well, here sin is 3 by 5. What is cos? Or if simplify also, you'll get same by Pythagorean try. 13 square minus 5 square is 12 square. 5 square minus 3 square is 4 square. And then simplify. Seventh question is again based on the extreme values that we had done few questions. We know very well that sin inverse x is less than or equal to pi by 2. Similarly, sin inverse y is less than or equal to pi by 2, and sin inverse z is less than or equal to pi by 2. When I add them, I'll get sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is less than or equal to 3 pi by 2. So sin inverse x plus sin inverse y plus sin inverse z is equal to 3 pi by 2 implies each one of them must be pi by 2. Sin inverse x is pi by 2, which is also sin inverse y, which is also sin inverse z. From that I can get x equal to y equal to z equal to 1. Once x, y, z is 1, we can find all the values. One plus 1 minus 9 by 1 plus 1 plus 1. Everything is 1. Which is 3 minus 3, which is 0. Okay, these are all just simple whatever formulas we learnt. Some questions based on it.